Chag Sameach. I am Rabbi Gisa Uderberg from Berlin, Germany, and I'm happy to share with you one of my favorite pieces of the Haggadah, the section about the 4 children. It starts like this. Baruch HaMakom Baruch Hu, Baruch Natan Torah Le'amo Yisrael, Baruch Hu. Blessed is God everywhere. Blessed is God. Blessed is God who gave the Torah to his people of Israel. Blessed is God. As you can hear, the Baruch appears 4 times, 1 for each of the children. And in the first time, God is described as Hamakom, the place. And I think this is especially important this year when so many of us might not be in the place where we usually are for our Sederim, at our parents, our grandparents, our children, but we are sitting alone in a different place. And the different place, Makom Acher, is an expression which you might remember from Purim, because there Mordechai says to Esther, maybe our rescue will come mimakom acher, from a different place. So let's embrace this. We are in a different place this year with this situation. Let's look at it, look around, see the place you're in, and say, Baruch HaMakom, blessed is the place where I am, and blessed is God who gives me this place. And we will think about the people who are at our tables and those who are missing when we continue. Keneged arba'a, keneged arba'a, keneged arba'a banim dibra Torah, achad chacham ve'echad rasha, tam ve'eno yodea lish'ol. The Torah talks concerning 4 types of children. 1 who is wise, and 1 who is wicked, 1 who is simple, and 1 who does not know how to ask. I would like to point out to you the first word in this section, keneged. We just translated it as concerning, but if you look closely at the Hebrew, you could also say opposite or face to face. The Torah as a text stands face to us as we discuss it and as we try to understand it. 4 times it is said in the Torah that we are supposed to tell to our children what all this is about. And it's in 4 different ways. And this is why the rabbis thought that we have to look at 4 different types of people. Some people feel it's labeling. 1 is wise, 1 is simple, 1 is even wicked. Yes, it's a danger that we might label people. But on the other hand, looking at what everyone needs, how we differ in our approaches, and engaging people in all kinds of different ways is a really important piece of the Haggadah and of Jewish tradition in general. For this section of the Haggadah, you can find in many printed books all different kinds of pictures. 1 depicts the 4 children as 4 books. There's a closed book, there's a wide open book, but there's no text in it. There is a book with clearly written Hebrew, and there's 1 book that is burning. And another one depicts the 4 children, each with a specific animal. And I won't tell you which are the animals. Go ahead and think about them yourselves. A wise, a wicked one, a simple one, and 1 that's just there, maybe for cuddling. And then there is the picture which you can find in the Rabbinical Assembly Haggadah on pages 40 and 41, which demonstrates that actually each of us has all the 4 children in ourselves. All the 4 characters come together. This year, I think it's very important for us to think about all the children who might not be at our Seder, all the people who are missing out of it, all the people who are not physically with us, and to talk to them in our minds or in other ways, to bring them in and have a beautiful Seder with 4 people, with 4 and more around the table, coming in from the Arba Kanfot Haaretz, from the 4 corners of the world.